Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to reflect on this. Life isn't just about the battles you face, it's about how you approach them. Today, I want to talk to you about a strategy that doesn't require shouting, retaliation, or open conflict. I'm going to share with you 4 silent but deadly ways to take down your enemies. These methods may seem quiet on the surface, but they carry immense power. Power that doesn't just break your enemies, it transcends them. Mastering your mindset is the foundation of any victory you will ever achieve, and it begins with understanding that the real battle is internal. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you allow negative, fearful, or angry thoughts to dominate, you will find yourself reacting to your enemies in ways that weaken you. Your enemies don't just attack you physically or through words, they aim to control how you think. They want to plant seeds of doubt, frustration, and insecurity in your mind. They know that if they can control your emotions, they can control your actions. But here's the truth: no one has the power to control your mind unless you give it to them. You have the authority over your own thoughts. The first step in mastering your mindset is becoming aware of what you allow to take root in your mind. Not every thought deserves your attention, and not every feeling requires action. When you understand that, you become unshakable. You're no longer reacting to every insult or slight because you've trained yourself to focus on what matters: your purpose, your goals, and your growth. When you master your mindset, you elevate yourself above the noise. It allows you to respond to situations with clarity and wisdom rather than emotion. This doesn't mean that you're immune to the attacks or negativity from others. It means you control how those things affect you. You're not easily provoked because your peace is stronger than their conflict. You understand that their attempts to hurt or belittle you are rooted in their own insecurities. And when you see things from that perspective, it becomes easier to stay calm and maintain control over your emotions. You must also remember that thoughts are powerful. What you dwell on, you become. If you constantly think of your enemies and what they've done to you, you are giving them space in your mind, and that space should be reserved for something far more important: your growth, your vision, and your destiny. Instead of allowing negative thoughts to cloud your mind, fill it with positive affirmations, focus on your progress, and visualize the success you are working toward. This mental shift will put you in a place of power, a place where your enemies no longer have influence over you. Mastering your mindset is not just about resisting negativity from others. It's about cultivating a mindset that always sees opportunities, even in challenges. It's about training yourself to rise above every obstacle and focusing on what you can control. Your mind, when disciplined and focused, becomes your greatest weapon. When you have control over your thoughts, you have control over your life. And once you have that, no enemy, no opposition can stand against you. Outgrowing your enemies is not about engaging in direct conflict. It's about rising above them in every way possible. It's about reaching a level where they no longer have any influence or power over your life. When you focus on growing, evolving, and bettering yourself, your enemies naturally start to become irrelevant. Their opinions, their attempts to bring you down, their efforts to sabotage you, they all begin to lose their grip as you continue to elevate. When you commit to personal growth, you change the playing field. What used to bother you, what used to feel like an attack, starts to seem insignificant. This happens because growth gives you a broader perspective. You no longer see things through the lens of the current conflict. You start to look at the bigger picture. The small-minded actions of your enemy simply don't matter when you are focused on something much greater: your own development and success. One of the most powerful things about outgrowing your enemies is that it doesn't require you to confront them or respond to their actions. In fact, by not reacting to their negativity, you are showing just how far you've outgrown them. While they stay stuck in petty battles, jealousy, and bitterness, you are climbing higher, reaching new levels of understanding, capability, and achievement. This kind of growth is silent but impactful. It speaks louder than any words you could say or any retaliation you could make. The reality is, many of your enemies are driven by insecurity. They see something in you that they feel threatened by. They try to pull you down because they believe they can't rise to your level. But here's the truth: you don't need to lower yourself to their level to deal with them. The best response is to rise higher. Let your growth be the answer. Let your success be the response. When you continue to expand your horizons and work on yourself, your enemies become spectators in your journey rather than participants. As you outgrow them, you will find that their actions no longer affect you in the same way. Their attempts to hurt or sabotage you become powerless because you've reached a place where your energy is no longer focused on them. You've moved on to bigger goals, bigger challenges, and greater opportunities. You've transcended the need to engage with their negativity because your focus is on something much more meaningful, your own progress. In outgrowing your enemies, you also outgrow the need for validation from others. You stop caring about what they think or say because you realize that their opinions don't define you. You define yourself through your actions, your growth, and your purpose. The more you invest in yourself and your future, the less room there is in your life for conflict and negativity. Your enemies may stay the same, but you are becoming someone they no longer recognize, someone they cannot reach. Ultimately, outgrowing your enemies means that you have elevated yourself to a place where their attacks, their criticism, and their envy no longer touch you. You have become so focused on your purpose and your path that nothing they do can derail you. It's not about winning against them. It's about rising so far above them that their presence is no longer even a factor in your life. And that in itself is the ultimate victory. Patience is one of the most powerful yet often overlooked tools in dealing with enemies. While most people are quick to react, to defend, or to retaliate, patience allows you to take a step back, observe, and wait for the right moment. It's not about avoiding action altogether, but about choosing your actions wisely and on your terms, not on theirs. When your enemies provoke you, they expect an immediate reaction. They thrive on chaos and conflict, hoping to drag you into their turmoil. But when you remain patient, it confuses them. Your silence and calmness become unsettling to those who seek to disrupt your peace. By choosing patience, you're demonstrating that their words and actions hold no power over you. You are not easily swayed by their attempts to draw you into a battle. You stand firm, grounded in your purpose, waiting for the moment when the time is right to act, if you even need to act at all. Patience allows you to see the bigger picture. Instead of reacting emotionally or impulsively, you're able to step back and assess the situation from a position of strength. While your enemies are driven by short-term emotions like anger or jealousy, you're focused on long-term outcomes. You understand that not every battle is worth fighting, and sometimes the best way to win is to let the storm pass while you remain untouched. In many cases, patience leads to a self-defeating situation for your enemies. Over time, their true motives are exposed, their energy dissipates, and their attacks lose momentum. Those who act in haste often make mistakes. They reveal their weaknesses, and they become entangled in the very traps they set for you. Meanwhile, your patience allows you to move forward unaffected as their schemes unravel on their own. They are left frustrated and powerless while you continue your journey with clarity and focus. Patience also gives you time to grow and strengthen yourself while your enemies are busy with distractions. Instead of getting caught up in the drama they create, you use that time to refine your skills, build your character, and focus on your goals. It's a quiet but steady advancement that your enemies cannot stop because they are too consumed by their own efforts to bring you down. While they are reacting, you are preparing. And when the time comes, if action is required, you are in a far stronger position because you have used the time wisely. Furthermore, patience reveals the truth. Given enough time, the truth always comes to light. Lies, deception, and manipulation can only sustain themselves for so long before they begin to crumble. Your enemies may spread rumors, slander your name, or try to discredit you, but if you remain patient, the truth will surface. Time is a great equalizer. It shows who was right, who was wrong, and who had the integrity to stand firm. In the end, those who acted with patience and wisdom will be vindicated. In a world where people are quick to retaliate, patience is a rare and powerful weapon. It's a demonstration of self-control, discipline, and foresight. It tells your enemies that you are not on their level, that you are playing a different game, one that requires strategy and wisdom. Patience may not provide immediate satisfaction, but it leads to lasting results. It ensures that when you act, you do so from a place of strength, not weakness. Ultimately, patience is not about doing nothing. It's about waiting for the right time to move forward, making sure that when you do, it's with purpose and clarity. It's a quiet confidence that says, I am not rushed by your actions. I am in control of my own path. And that kind of control, that kind of patience is more powerful than any attack your enemies could launch. It's a silent weapon that dismantles opposition without ever needing to engage in direct conflict. Responding with excellence is about rising above the behavior, pettiness, and negativity of your enemies, and choosing to act in a way that reflects the highest version of yourself. It's about maintaining your integrity, values, and character in the face of provocation. When others come at you with insults, disrespect, or attempts to harm you, the natural reaction is to respond in kind, to get even, to strike back. But responding with excellence requires something greater. It calls for you to take the high road, not as a form of passivity or weakness, but as a demonstration of your strength and self-control. Excellence means holding yourself to a higher standard, regardless of how others treat you. You don't allow their behavior to dictate yours. Instead, you respond with grace, wisdom, and poise. You refuse to be dragged into a place of negativity because you understand that how you react speaks volumes about who you are, far more than it does about them. It's easy to meet hostility with hostility, but it takes true discipline to remain calm and composed in the heat of conflict. When you respond with excellence, you set yourself apart. While your enemies expect you to react emotionally or to stoop to their level, your actions surprise them. Instead of lashing out or retaliating, you stay focused on your goals, your purpose, and the bigger picture. Excellence is not about engaging in a battle of egos. It's about showing that you're on a different path, one that is not influenced by their attempts to distract or derail you. Your focus remains on being the best version of yourself, no matter what anyone else says or does. Excellence is also about turning the challenges and attacks from your enemies into opportunities for growth. Instead of letting their negativity weigh you down, you use it as fuel to elevate yourself. You see every obstacle as a stepping stone, every insult as an opportunity to show resilience. Your response is not to complain or seek revenge, but to rise above, to do better, and to succeed in spite of them. By doing so, you not only prove your enemies wrong, but also inspire others with your strength of character. When you choose excellence, you take control of the narrative. You dictate how situations will unfold rather than reacting impulsively to what is thrown at you. You respond in a way that aligns with your values, goals, and vision. This kind of response shifts the power dynamic. Your enemies may have hoped to provoke you, to see you falter or react poorly, but instead they are met with someone who is unshaken, someone who refuses to be defined by their actions. You show them that no matter what they do, they cannot pull you down from the level you have committed to. Excellence also means choosing solutions over conflict. When confronted with challenges, instead of getting caught up in drama, you focus on finding a way forward. You prioritize progress and results, making it clear that you are more interested in succeeding than in engaging in petty disputes. This mindset sets you apart as a leader, someone who is driven by purpose rather than by emotions. You understand that excellence isn't just about winning in the moment, but about building a legacy of consistent, principled action. In responding with excellence, you also protect your own peace of mind. Engaging in negativity or conflict can drain your energy and distract you from your true path. But when you rise above and maintain a standard of excellence, you stay focused on what truly matters. You don't let others' behavior have the power to disrupt your focus or steal your joy. Instead, you stay grounded in your own mission and goals, moving forward with clarity and purpose. Responding with excellence doesn't mean you ignore injustice or let people walk all over you. It means you handle challenges in a way that reflects your strength, maturity, and commitment to growth. It's about knowing when to act, when to stay silent, and how to maintain your dignity in every situation. Excellence is a choice you make in how you respond to life, to challenges, and to the people who seek to undermine you. And in making that choice, you rise to a level where your enemies can no longer touch you because you elevated yourself far beyond their reach. Ultimately, responding with excellence is the most powerful way to disarm your enemies. They may expect conflict, but they are met with calm. They may hope for chaos, but they are met with order. They may try to provoke you, but they are met with self-control and grace. This response not only silences your enemies, but also reinforces your own sense of purpose and strength. You show the world and yourself that no matter what comes your way, you will always choose the path of excellence. Turning your pain into power is about taking the experiences that were meant to break you and using them as fuel for your personal growth and success. Pain is a universal experience, and while it can be overwhelming, it also holds within it the potential for transformation. The key lies in how you respond to that pain, whether you let it define you, or whether you choose to harness its energy and turn it into something constructive, something that can elevate you. Pain, in many ways, is a teacher. It forces you to confront parts of yourself that you may not have seen otherwise. It reveals your weaknesses, your fears, and your vulnerabilities. But it also offers you a choice to either remain stuck in that suffering or to use it as a springboard for growth. When you decide to turn your pain into power, you take control of your narrative. You no longer view your hardships as something that happened to you, but as something that is working for you, pushing you to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. One of the most powerful aspects of transforming pain into power is the shift in perspective it requires. Instead of seeing your pain as something that diminishes you, you begin to see it as something that has the potential to build you up. Every setback, every heartbreak, every failure becomes an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to evolve. You recognize that pain is not the end of the story, but rather a chapter in your journey toward becoming your most powerful self. When you turn your pain into power, you also take ownership of your emotions and experiences. You stop looking for external validation or sympathy, and instead you focus on how you can use what you've been through to fuel your progress. It's about refusing to let your pain control you. Instead of allowing it to make you bitter or resentful, you channel that energy into something positive, whether it's pursuing your goals with more determination, helping others who are going through similar struggles, or simply becoming more grounded in who you are. Pain can be a great motivator when used properly. It can push you to work harder, to strive for more, and to never settle for less than what you deserve. When you face challenges, the pain you've endured reminds you that you've survived worse. It becomes a source of inner strength, a reminder that you are capable of overcoming whatever life throws at you. Pain sharpens your focus, clarifies your priorities, and builds within you an unshakable resolve. It teaches you perseverance, endurance, and the importance of resilience. Another aspect of turning pain into power is understanding that pain can be a catalyst for change. Often it is through our most difficult experiences that we discover our true purpose. Pain forces you to reassess your life, your goals, and your values. It pushes you to ask hard questions. What am I really striving for? What do I need to change? How can I use this experience to become better? Through these questions, pain can lead you to make the changes necessary to elevate your life to the next level. When you transform pain into power, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You take the lessons learned from your suffering and use them to propel yourself forward. You refuse to be a victim of circumstance and instead become the architect of your own destiny. Every time you rise after being knocked down, you gain more power. Every time you refuse to let pain define you, you build inner strength. Over time, the very things that once caused you the most pain become the foundation for your greatest achievements. Turning your pain into power also empowers others. When people see you rise above adversity, it inspires them to do the same. Your story of transformation becomes a source of hope and motivation for those who are going through their own struggles. By turning your pain into power, you not only elevate yourself, but you also lift others up with you. Your journey becomes a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome, to heal, and to thrive despite the odds. Ultimately, turning your pain into power is about reclaiming your life. It's about refusing to let circumstances or hardships dictate who you are or who you become. It's about realizing that pain is temporary, but the strength you gain from overcoming it is lasting. Pain may have entered your life uninvited, but how you respond to it is entirely up to you. And when you choose to use it as a source of power, you unlock a new level of resilience, purpose, and strength that can carry you through anything. Letting time expose the truth is an essential principle that underscores the importance of patience and perseverance in our lives. In a world that often seeks immediate results and quick judgments, the idea of allowing time to reveal what is real and what is false can seem counterintuitive. However, time has a unique way of peeling back layers, revealing motives, intentions, and the genuine nature of people and situations. When we choose to wait and observe, we open ourselves to the deeper realities that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily life. In our fast-paced society, there is a tendency to react impulsively, to jump to conclusions based on surface appearances. However, these quick judgments can lead to misunderstandings and false assumptions. When we allow time to unfold, we create space for clarity. It's in this space that we can truly see who people are and what they stand for. As time progresses, actions speak louder than words. Promises made in haste can fade away, while consistent behavior over time reveals a person's true character. By letting time take its course, we allow the genuine intentions and hidden agendas to surface, allowing us to make more informed decisions about those around us. Moreover, time serves as a powerful teacher. It teaches us about the nature of relationships, the value of trust, and the importance of discernment. When faced with challenges or conflicts, it can be tempting to rush into solutions or to confront others immediately. Yet, taking a step back and allowing time to work can lead to greater understanding. In the heat of the moment, emotions can cloud our judgment, causing us to react in ways we may later regret. Time provides the opportunity for reflection and introspection, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. Letting time expose the truth also empowers us to trust the process. Every challenge we face, every relationship we nurture, and every goal we pursue requires time to develop and mature. Trusting in this process means having faith that the outcomes will reveal themselves in due time. It teaches us patience, a virtue that is often overlooked in a world driven by instant gratification. When we embrace patience, we cultivate resilience and a deeper understanding of our journey. We learn that setbacks and delays are not necessarily signs of failure, but rather steps on the path to growth. Additionally, time has a way of revealing hidden motivations. In personal relationships, for instance, people often present their best selves initially. However, as time passes, their true colors begin to show. You may find that someone who appeared supportive is actually self-serving, or that a colleague who seemed untrustworthy has proven to be reliable. By allowing time to pass, we can witness behaviors that reflect an individual's true character. This insight is invaluable when it comes to building relationships, forming partnerships, or making life-altering decisions. Moreover, in the face of adversity, letting time expose the truth can be particularly liberating. When challenges arise, we may feel overwhelmed by emotions and uncertainty. However, as time goes on, the lessons inherent in those challenges become clearer. What once seemed like a devastating setback may reveal itself as a crucial turning point, guiding us toward a better path. This understanding fosters a sense of acceptance, allowing us to let go of the immediate pain and embrace the wisdom gained through the experience. Letting time expose the truth is also about relinquishing control over outcomes. We often find ourselves frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as we would like. However, there is power in surrendering to the natural flow of life. By releasing our tight grip on expectations, we allow circumstances to evolve organically. In doing so, we create an environment where genuine truth can emerge without the pressure of artificial timelines or unrealistic expectations. This doesn't mean we become passive, rather we become active participants in our lives, engaging fully while trusting the timing of events. Lastly, allowing time to expose the truth fosters a sense of inner peace. When we stop obsessing over immediate results and instead focus on the journey, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the process of growth and self-discovery. We come to understand that everything happens for a reason and that each experience contributes to our evolution. As time passes, we realize that the truth about ourselves, our relationships, and our purpose will reveal itself in its own time. This realization brings clarity and reassurance, enabling us to move forward with confidence and conviction. In conclusion, letting time expose the truth is an act of faith and wisdom. It requires us to embrace patience, reflect on our experiences, and trust the journey. By doing so, we create the conditions for genuine understanding and insight. Time, as a silent yet powerful ally, will unveil the reality of our situations, the intentions of those around us, and the path that lies ahead. When we commit to this process, we empower ourselves to navigate life with greater clarity, resilience, and purpose. Forgiving to free yourself is a profound and transformative concept that holds the key to emotional liberation and personal growth. In life, we inevitably encounter situations and individuals that hurt us, whether through betrayal, disappointment, or unkindness. Holding on to resentment or anger can create a heavy burden that weighs down our spirits, affecting our well-being and overall happiness. However, when we choose to forgive, we are not only releasing those who have wronged us, we are also reclaiming our own power and freedom. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. Many people view it as a sign of weakness or an endorsement of the wrong that was done to them. However, true forgiveness is an act of strength and self-empowerment. It involves acknowledging the pain that was caused while also making a conscious choice to let go of the emotional grip it has on us. By choosing to forgive, we are taking control of our narrative, refusing to allow someone else's actions to dictate our emotional state or our future. It is a powerful declaration that we will not be defined by our wounds, but rather by our ability to heal and move forward. When we hold on to grudges, we may think we are punishing those who have hurt us. But in reality, we are often punishing ourselves. Resentment can seep into our thoughts, our relationships, and our daily lives, creating a toxic environment that hinders our ability to experience joy and fulfillment. This emotional baggage can manifest in various ways, including stress, anxiety, and even physical health issues. By forgiving, we release this negativity and create space for positive emotions and experiences. We allow ourselves to heal, enabling us to engage more fully in life. Forgiveness also fosters compassion, not only for others, but for ourselves as well. When we forgive, we recognize that everyone is imperfect and capable of making mistakes. This understanding enables us to cultivate empathy, seeing the humanity in those who have wronged us. It reminds us that we too are flawed and deserving of grace. By practicing self-forgiveness, we learn to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding rather than harsh judgment. This shift in perspective is essential for healing and personal growth, allowing us to break free from self-imposed limitations and embrace our true potential. Moreover, forgiveness opens the door to new possibilities. When we release the hold of past grievances, we create room for fresh experiences, relationships, and opportunities. Clinging to past hurts can create a mindset of scarcity where we believe that love, trust, or happiness are limited resources. By letting go, we acknowledge that the world is abundant and we become more receptive to the good that surrounds us. We can pursue new connections, venture into new endeavors, and invite positive change into our lives without the shadow of past pain looming over us. It's important to understand that forgiveness is not always a linear process. It can be complex and may require time and introspection. There may be moments of doubt, anger, or sadness as we navigate our feelings. This is entirely normal. The journey of forgiveness involves revisiting our emotions and gradually working through them. It's essential to honor our feelings without allowing them to control us. By acknowledging the pain and then consciously deciding to release it, we pave the way for genuine healing. Forgiveness also has the potential to strengthen relationships, even those that have been strained by conflict or hurt. When we forgive, we open the door to dialogue and understanding. It allows us to address grievances openly and constructively rather than allowing resentment to fester. In doing so, we foster a sense of trust and connection, creating a foundation for healthier relationships moving forward. This willingness to forgive can transform not only our personal connections, but also our professional relationships, leading to more collaborative and harmonious environments. Finally, forgiving to free yourself is a gift you give to yourself. It's a decision to prioritize your own emotional health and well-being above all else. By releasing the burden of anger and resentment, you empower yourself to live a life characterized by peace, joy, and fulfillment. You reclaim your narrative and choose to focus on the present and future rather than being anchored to past hurts. This transformative act of forgiveness can lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and your values, helping you to align your actions with your true desires. In conclusion, forgiving to free yourself is an essential aspect of personal growth and emotional well-being. It is a powerful act of self-love that enables you to break free from the chains of resentment and anger. By choosing to forgive, you create space for healing, compassion, and new opportunities. The journey may not always be easy, but the rewards of emotional freedom, inner peace, and personal empowerment are well worth the effort. Ultimately, forgiveness is not about the other person. It is about reclaiming your power and embracing a future filled with hope and possibility. Focusing on your purpose rather than your enemies is a powerful mindset shift that can significantly enhance your personal and professional life. In a world where challenges and conflicts are inevitable, it is easy to become consumed by negativity and the actions of those who may oppose us. However, when we direct our attention toward our purpose, we not only rise above the noise, but also create a pathway for meaningful growth and fulfillment. Purpose serves as our guiding light, a beacon that illuminates our path and inspires us to take action. It represents our core values, our passions, and the impact we wish to have in the world. When we remain anchored to our purpose, we cultivate a sense of clarity and direction that allows us to navigate life's challenges with resilience. This clarity helps us to identify what truly matters, enabling us to prioritize our goals and aspirations over the distractions that arise from dealing with adversaries. In focusing on our purpose, we reclaim our power. Engaging with our enemies or detractors can often drain our energy and divert our attention from what we genuinely want to achieve. The more we dwell on their actions, the more we risk allowing them to control our narrative and dictate our emotional state. By redirecting our focus toward our purpose, we assert our autonomy and cultivate a proactive mindset. We empower ourselves to take charge of our lives, making choices that align with our values rather than reacting to the negativity of others. Furthermore, concentrating on our purpose encourages personal growth. When we invest our time and energy in pursuits that resonate with us, we naturally evolve. This growth may come in many forms: new skills, deeper understanding, or heightened emotional intelligence. These advancements position us for success and enhance our ability to overcome obstacles. Instead of being sidetracked by conflicts or disputes, we become committed to bettering ourselves and fulfilling our potential. In this way, our enemies become inconsequential compared to the journey of self-discovery and improvement we are undertaking. Moreover, focusing on our purpose fosters resilience. Life can be fraught with challenges and adversaries may emerge at any turn. However, when our eyes are set firmly on our goals, we develop the capacity to withstand adversity. Purpose acts as a buffer against discouragement, enabling us to bounce back more quickly from setbacks. We learn to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as stepping stones on our journey toward fulfillment. This resilience allows us to remain steadfast even in the face of opposition, reinforcing our commitment to our mission and aspirations. Additionally, concentrating on our purpose enhances our ability to build positive relationships. When we are focused on what we are passionate about, we attract like-minded individuals who share our vision and values. These relationships are grounded in mutual respect and collaboration, leading to constructive interactions rather than conflict. By surrounding ourselves with those who uplift and inspire us, we create a supportive environment that fosters growth and creativity. This network serves as a powerful counterbalance to any negativity we might encounter, providing encouragement and affirmation as we pursue our goals. Furthermore, Keeping our focus on our purpose allows us to cultivate a mindset of abundance. When we concentrate on what we wish to achieve rather than the obstacles in our way, we become more open to opportunities. We begin to see possibilities where others might see barriers. This abundance mindset enables us to tap into our creativity and resourcefulness, leading to innovative solutions and new avenues for success. Instead of viewing life as a competition or a battleground against adversaries, we recognize that there is enough success, happiness, and fulfillment for everyone. By aligning ourselves with our purpose, we also enhance our emotional well-being. Negativity and conflict can lead to stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. In contrast, focusing on our purpose instills a sense of peace and fulfillment. When we engage in activities that resonate with our core values and aspirations, we experience joy and satisfaction. This positive emotional state enables us to respond to challenges with grace and composure, further diminishing the influence of our enemies. In conclusion, focusing on your purpose instead of your enemies is a transformative approach to life that can lead to profound personal and professional growth. By directing our energy toward what truly matters, we reclaim our power, foster resilience, and cultivate positive relationships. This mindset shift allows us to transcend negativity and engage more fully in the journey toward our goals and aspirations. Ultimately, when we embrace our purpose, we empower ourselves to rise above conflict and create a life filled with meaning, fulfillment, and abundance. Outlasting the opposition is a powerful strategy that goes beyond mere survival. It encompasses resilience, endurance, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. In a world filled with challenges and adversaries, understanding how to outlast those who may seek to undermine or obstruct your progress is crucial for achieving long-term success. This approach is not just about enduring difficulties, it's about maintaining focus, adapting to circumstances, and ultimately emerging victorious against the odds. At the core of outlasting the opposition is the concept of resilience. Life is often unpredictable, filled with ups and downs that can test our resolve. When faced with opposition, it's easy to become discouraged and consider giving up. However, resilience allows us to bounce back from setbacks and maintain our determination in the face of adversity. This mental toughness is developed through experience and a strong sense of purpose. By committing to your goals and understanding that challenges are a natural part of the journey, you build a foundation of strength that will serve you in tough times. Moreover, outlasting the opposition requires patience. In a society that often prioritizes instant gratification, we must remember that true success rarely comes overnight. It takes time, effort, and persistence to achieve our objectives. The ability to remain patient and continue working towards our goals, even when the outcome is uncertain, distinguishes those who succeed from those who falter. By embracing patience, we create space for growth and learning, allowing ourselves to adapt and evolve as circumstances change. Additionally, strategic planning plays a vital role in outlasting the opposition. When faced with challenges, it's essential to assess the situation critically and devise a plan of action. This means identifying potential obstacles, understanding the motivations of those who oppose you, and developing strategies to navigate these challenges effectively. A well-thought-out plan enables you to remain focused on your objectives while anticipating the moves of your adversaries. This proactive approach minimizes the impact of opposition and positions you to respond effectively. Furthermore, outlasting the opposition involves maintaining a positive mindset. It's easy to become consumed by negativity when confronted with challenges, but a positive attitude can be a powerful ally. By focusing on possibilities rather than limitations, you cultivate a mindset that embraces growth and opportunity. This positivity not only enhances your ability to cope with difficulties, but also inspires those around you. People are drawn to optimism, and when you maintain a hopeful perspective, you can rally support from others, creating a network of encouragement and strength. Another critical aspect of outlasting the opposition is adaptability. In a constantly changing environment, the ability to pivot and adjust your strategies is essential for success. Those who can remain flexible in the face of challenges are better equipped to navigate obstacles and seize new opportunities. Adaptability allows you to respond to unexpected developments without losing sight of your goals. Instead of becoming rigid in your approach, you learn to embrace change and leverage it to your advantage, ultimately positioning yourself ahead of the competition. Moreover, focusing on personal growth is integral to outlasting the opposition. As you navigate challenges, view each experience as an opportunity for learning and development. This mindset encourages you to reflect on your strengths and weaknesses, allowing you to hone your skills and expand your knowledge. The more you invest in your personal growth, the more equipped you become to handle adversity. This commitment to self-improvement not only strengthens your ability to withstand challenges, but also enhances your overall effectiveness in achieving your goals. Building a supportive network is another essential component of outlasting the opposition. Surrounding yourself with individuals who share your vision and values can provide the encouragement and motivation needed to persevere. A strong support system can offer different perspectives, advice, and resources that help you navigate challenges more effectively. By cultivating relationships with mentors, peers, and allies, you create a collective resilience that empowers everyone involved. This network can serve as a source of strength during difficult times, reminding you that you are not alone in your journey. Additionally, celebrating small victories along the way can fuel your motivation to outlast the opposition. Recognizing and acknowledging your progress, no matter how minor, reinforces your commitment to your goals. These celebrations serve as reminders of your resilience and the strides you have made despite the challenges. By taking the time to appreciate your achievements, you cultivate a sense of accomplishment that propels you forward, motivating you to keep going even when faced with setbacks. In conclusion, outlasting the opposition is a multifaceted approach that encompasses resilience, patience, strategic planning, positivity, adaptability, personal growth, and strong relationships. By focusing on these elements, you empower yourself to navigate challenges effectively and emerge victorious. Remember, success is not solely defined by the battles you win. It is also determined by your ability to endure, learn, and grow in the face of adversity. When you commit to outlasting the opposition, you position yourself not just for survival, but for the ultimate achievement of your goals and aspirations. Letting God fight your battles is a profound principle rooted in faith and trust, offering a sense of peace and strength that transcends human understanding. In the face of life's challenges and conflicts, it can be tempting to rely solely on our own strength and strategies. However, when we invite a higher power into our struggles, we open ourselves to divine guidance, support, and intervention that can lead us through difficult times. At its core, this principle encourages us to relinquish control and place our trust in God. Life is often filled with situations that feel insurmountable, where our efforts seem futile and our strength wanes. It is during these moments that the notion of surrendering our battles to God becomes essential. This surrender is not an admission of defeat. Rather, it is a powerful act of faith that acknowledges our limitations and recognizes the boundless potential of divine support. By doing so, we affirm our belief that God is greater than any challenge we face. When we allow God to fight our battles, we embrace the understanding that we are not alone in our struggles. The weight of conflict can often feel isolating, leading to feelings of despair and hopelessness. However, by inviting God into our circumstances, we recognize that we have a partner who cares deeply for us and is actively working on our behalf. This partnership fosters a sense of comfort and security, reminding us that we can rely on a higher power for strength and wisdom. Moreover, letting God fight our battles cultivates a mindset of patience and perseverance. In our fast-paced world, we often expect immediate results and solutions. Yet, divine intervention may not always occur on our timeline. By trusting in God's timing and wisdom, we learn to be patient and persistent, understanding that sometimes the greatest victories come through enduring challenges with grace. This patience helps us maintain our focus on long-term goals rather than getting caught up in immediate frustrations. Additionally, allowing God to fight our battles encourages us to adopt a perspective of humility. It reminds us that we do not have all the answers and that we are not solely responsible for the outcome of every situation. This humility fosters an openness to receive guidance and insight, allowing us to approach our challenges with a willingness to learn and grow. It helps us to recognize that our victories are not solely the result of our efforts, but are often intertwined with the support of a greater force at work in our lives. Furthermore, inviting God into our battles can transform our approach to conflict. Instead of responding to challenges with anger, fear, or desperation, we can approach them with a spirit of love and understanding. This shift in perspective allows us to see our adversaries not as enemies to be vanquished, but as opportunities for growth, reconciliation, and compassion. When we embody this mindset, we not only foster healthier relationships, but also pave the way for healing and restoration. Letting God fight our battles also involves prayer and reflection. Engaging in prayer allows us to articulate our fears, frustrations, and hopes, creating a dialogue with the divine. Through prayer, we seek clarity, wisdom, and strength to navigate our challenges. This practice of reflection can deepen our faith and cultivate a sense of awareness about the lessons we are meant to learn through our struggles. It reminds us to remain connected to our purpose and to seek God's guidance in all aspects of our lives. Additionally, when we trust God to fight our battles, we cultivate resilience. Life is filled with ups and downs, and the ability to withstand adversity is crucial for personal growth. By surrendering our battles to God, we learn to bounce back from setbacks, understanding that our worth and strength are not solely defined by our circumstances. This resilience equips us to face future challenges with courage and tenacity, reinforcing our faith that we can overcome whatever comes our way. Moreover, letting God fight our battles fosters a spirit of gratitude. As we reflect on the times when divine intervention has guided us through difficulties, we develop a deeper appreciation for the blessings in our lives. This gratitude can transform our outlook, shifting our focus from what we lack or what is going wrong to the abundance and grace that surround us. It empowers us to remain hopeful and optimistic even when facing adversity. In conclusion, letting God fight your battles is an empowering and transformative approach to life's challenges. It encourages trust, patience, humility, and resilience while fostering a deeper connection to the divine. By surrendering our struggles to God, we invite divine wisdom and support into our lives, reminding ourselves that we are not alone in our journey. This principle nurtures a mindset of compassion, gratitude, and growth, ultimately leading us toward greater peace and fulfillment. When we allow God to take the lead in our battles, we align ourselves with a force that can move mountains, opening doors to possibilities we could never have imagined on our own. In conclusion, the 4 silent but deadly ways to take down your enemies serve as powerful strategies that can help us navigate the complexities of conflict and competition with grace and effectiveness. By mastering your mindset, outgrowing your enemies, using patience as a weapon, and responding with excellence, you equip yourself with the tools necessary to not only withstand opposition, but to thrive in the face of it. These principles remind us that true strength lies not in aggression or hostility, but in wisdom, resilience, and a commitment to personal growth. The silent strategies we employ can often have the most profound impact, allowing us to dismantle negativity and hostility without engaging in destructive confrontations. As we move forward, let us embrace the power of patience, the clarity of purpose, and the courage to rise above the fray. In doing so, we can transform our challenges into opportunities for growth and victory. Remember, the greatest battles are often fought not with weapons, but with the strength of character, integrity, and unwavering resolve. When we choose to focus on our journey and let our actions speak for themselves, we position ourselves not just to survive, but to excel, emerging stronger and more empowered than ever before. Let us carry these lessons with us, and may our paths be illuminated by the wisdom gained through our experiences. Thank you